When it comes to housing options, most people think of houses or condos, but there are many more housing options available. Today, we're going to be going over the pros and cons of all of the housing options available, so that way you can make the best choice on your next housing decision. Renting an apartment. Pros. It's easy to move, there's fewer responsibilities, minimal financial commitment. The cons. Limitations regarding remodeling, may have restrictions regarding pets, other activities, and there are more frequent moves, may be costly. Renting a house. The pros. Easy to move, less maintenance, more room than an apartment, minimal financial commitment. The cons. Higher utility expenses than an apartment, limitations regarding remodeling. Owning a new house. The pros. There's no previous owner, you get the pride of ownership, capital gains exemption on sale if principal residence, warranty in some provinces if the builder is registered. Cons. Financial commitment, higher living expenses than renting, limited mobility, and then you may have to pay HST or GST. Owning a previously owned house. Pros. Only pro that is different from a new home is you're usually buying into an established neighborhood. The cons. Only con that's different from a new home is possibility of repairs or replacements. Owning a condominium. Pros. Fewer maintenance responsibilities than a house. Good accessibility to recreation and business districts. Capital gains exemption on sale if it's your principal residence. The cons. Less privacy than a house. Financial commitment. There's uncertain demand affecting the property value. And potential disagreements with the condominium association regarding rules, monthly condo fees, and possible other issues there. Owning a cooperative. The pros. Ownership in the form of non-profit organization. The cons. It's frequently difficult to sell, potential disagreements between members. Other members may have to cover the costs of unrelated units. Owning a manufactured home, like a mobile home. The pros is it's less expensive than other ownership options. There's more flexibility in selection of home features and appliances. The cons is it may be difficult to sell in the future. Financing may be difficult to obtain. Construction quality may be poor, and asset could depreciate in value. Owning a tiny home, under 400 or 500 square feet, but definitely under 1,000 square feet. The pros is the cost could be between 60 to 100,000, or if you build it yourself, it'll cost you even less. These houses are eco-friendly, and if your tiny home is mobile, you can take advantages of seasonal temperatures. The cons. Personal loans are usually the only financing options because few banks will lend small amounts as mortgages. They are not generally considered an investment because they do not accrue value over time. Municipalities may require at least 1,000 feet and may not meet building codes that have larger amount of space in mind for design standards. Neighbors may also be worried about this out of fear that it may have an impact on property values or affect property taxes. Having little space and no storage can also be a big problem. Owning a modular home, these are built in a factory and assembled on site and are more closer to traditional homes. The pros is they are built in a factory away from weather impacts, and resale value depends on traditional factors like curbside appeal and location. They are 15% less expensive compared to traditional homes. The cons is finding land with proper zoning that allows for prefabricated homes. It could be difficult. If you can only detect errors after delivery, you have to pay transportation costs for the factory to the site, and there is a public perception that modular buildings are less desirable and lower quality. Van dwelling. The pros, you're not bound to only one place, and you can travel the country. You save money, you can meet interesting people, and it promotes a minimalist lifestyle. The cons, is limited privacy. Hygiene can be tough. It may be difficult to find a toilet or use a bathroom. There can be stigma associated with this lifestyle that you are a failure. But with more and more people vlogging their experiences, they're showing that the stigma may not be accurate. Tree houses. Pros. It's very eco-friendly. Building on a tree saves it from being torn down. It's hard to remove trees. You can easily add solar panels and other forms of renewable energy to tree houses. Privacy is something you can experience due to the branches and depending on the height. People may not even notice that the treehouse is there. The most important thing is you get to be closer to nature. The cons is electricity is difficult to set up, and if you do it, it would be solar or wind, and it can be very pricey. Plumbing would be challenging. Weather conditions can be dangerous, and even though trees appear sturdy, sometimes they are uprooted as a result of bad storms. Shipping containers. Pros. They can be more cost effective than traditional housing because they have fewer building materials. They are quick to build. They are durable and can withstand inclement weather. They can be mobile, and if you live in one of these, you can live off the grid. The cons is building permits are difficult, and modern appliances can be difficult to install unless you can find a reliable licensed electrician who is familiar with shipping container architecture. You may need to hire a contractor to reinforce the load-bearing walls or install a sloped rooftop. If there are any housing options that I missed, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Money Time Coaching channel so you don't miss any of this helpful content going forward. Also, don't forget to check out the description box where there are a lot of helpful links that can help take your finances to the next level. Please also ensure that you follow me on all social media platforms. The links will also be included in the description box. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.
Subscribe now.